Hello again. Here's another short video exploring one hypothesis to test about human behaviour. Now, we know that people can be self-centred and we know they can be altruistic. If you're self-centred, or if I'm self-centred, I try and maximise the benefits to me of the actions I take. If I'm altruistic, I try and maximise the benefits to you. What I'm going to start with is a simple model that describes both behaviours in a single framework. It doesn't explain these behaviours, i.e. why they exist, and it doesn't challenge them. It's not introducing any new assumptions, aside from a new conceptual framework to understand them. Just describing them. Now here's a way of thinking about this. If I'm self-centred, I try and maximise 1 times my benefits plus 0 times yours. If I'm altruistic, it's the reverse. 0 times my benefits plus 1 times yours. So a simple model that describes both behaviours is to use algebra. 1 minus s times this, and s times that. If I have an s value of 0, I'm self-centred. And if I have an s value of 1, then I'm altruistic. Now the advantage of this model is not just to bring these two behaviours, which are often thought of as opposites, into the same framework. It's to open up the possibility of a spectrum of behaviour. For example, you've got this guy, an s value of 0.3, whose motive is symbiotic. He benefits both himself and other people, but he's also kind of greedy. Then this lady, whose s value is 0.5, and is likely to act fairly. Then this kid, who's almost selfless, but not quite. It opens up a range of possibilities. Now the hypothesis that we're trying to test is based on this. What is the distribution of these values within any given population? Conventional economics will tell us it's this. Everybody has an S value of 0. Everyone's self-centred all the time. But there are other possibilities too. What if, say, most of the population acted fairly, with almost no one being completely self-centred and no one completely altruistic? Or what if a large share of people were mostly self-centred, but there was still a small group at the other end? Or what if it was some other distribution? What do you think the distribution of S values is within the population?